Hey guys, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and today we're back with stuff. Stuff, the most amazing of all things to do a video on. Anyway guys, so last episode we hatched a Brachiosaurus, and this episode we're going to name it, because you know what, I remembered to look through the names. Well, actually, I kind of picked the name before I even really went through them, just before. So someone commented this name, and I actually know who commented this name, and I just, as soon as I read this name, I was just like, yes, this is what the name needs to be. Also, I moved the Therizinosaurs over into the Stegosaurus enclosure. They're in there, but you can't see them. Let's see, video settings. If I set it to 17, can we see them now? No, I don't think we can. Anyway, so yeah, the Stegosaurs are now in here because this is where I originally was gonna put them. Well, not originally. This is where I decided I was gonna end up putting them because, well, I think it made a bit more sense to have them here. And I guess we're going to sleep, and then we will get on to the naming. So anyway, guys, in today's episode, what we're gonna do is we're gonna work a bit on the second half of the enclosure, which is going to be other herbivorous dinosaurs. I'm thinking, either Triceratops or Parasaurolophus as the main animal in that area. Because I kind of think I'm going to keep Therizinosaurs right there. So I kind of want to do Parasaurolophus because Parasaurolophus is like one of my favorite dinosaurs of all time. So I think it'd be kind of cool. So yeah, other than that, we are also going to hatch in a Brachiosaur, Stegosaur, and work on their enclosure bit. Also, I did run through the rest of the DNA, or analyzing stuff. I got two Ice Age creatures. We got a Quagga and a Florostrochus, which is pretty cool. And anyway, so for the Brachiosaurus's name, we are going, where am I gonna put the name? We'll put it here for now. It is I actually have to pull it up because I want to make sure I'm gonna spell this correctly. I actually don't know how to spell broccoli. Broccoli by Ponita Cool. I believe that is how it is spelled. Broccoli Ponita Cool. Anyway, thank you for naming our Brachiosaurus. It is now Broccoli the Brachiosaur, and as soon as I read that name, I was like, yes, that is exactly what I need to name this Brachiosaur, because I just felt like it was a really good name for it. We also have the Stegos. I don't know if we actually ever named the Stegosaurs, at least officially. I mean, I think we had a name at one point from the streams, but I'm not sure I remember what it was. Anyway, let's go in here real quick. Oh yeah, we're gonna hatch in the two new arrivals to this enclosure. Another Brachiosaur and another Stegosaur. These are probably the last ones we are actually going to add in, I think. I'm thinking at least, because I think this exhibit's big enough for 3 Stegos and 2 Brachiosaurs when fully grown. So, yeah. Let's see, let's grab this out. Stegosaurus. I kind of like the Stegos egg texture. I like the Brachiosaur one, though, more. Also, yeah, I had to cut down a lot of trees in this exhibit. There were a lot, and I mean a ton of trees in here. I don't know why I worded it weirdly like that, but you know what? I did. Oh boy. So, commentary topics wise, video's still doing good. Still getting pretty good views on each individual episode. Still getting tons of comments. That's that. What else have we got to talk about? What is there to talk about? I'm trying to think, like, actually, not much has really happened since yesterday's episode. Yeah. Did I pre-record that episode, or did I have to upload that one in the afternoon? I uploaded that one in the afternoon. No, I uploaded that in the morning. I'm trying to remember when I uploaded the Dinos episode, for what would have been Monday. It's pre-recording is a weird thing, guys. Yeah, it's really hard to remember sometimes which videos went out which days. You are You're 69? 69? You are one old Stegosaurus. I'm gonna check the other one. Let's see. I think I can sprint over there and sprint back in time. I wanna see. So that one's 69. I wanna see which one was the original Stegosaur. And this one is oh, they're both 69 years old. Days old. They're I think it's meant to be days old, not years old. So yeah, they're both 69 days old. That's really old for my dinosaurs. Usually they die or something and I have to replace them off screen because, well, sometimes I do that. Mostly though, I just like, oh, this one unfortunately died. They're all really happy though. That's very good. Female, territorial. They're about to hatch. New Stego and new Brachio. Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus. So we will need a brand new Stegosaurus and Brachiosaurus. And luckily this one actually was a male. And this one's a male. Sweet. So we got both two new males, which is pretty awesome. Because I like getting both textures. Both textures are pretty cool. Anyway. I'm going to grab some more tools. I was planning on actually working on this half of the enclosure, but I think I kind of want to work on maybe working on the interior of this one first. So, oh yeah, something I said I was going to do, which is the feeding stations. I'm not really sure how I'm going to get those done yet. I'll figure it out soon, but probably not for another couple episodes. I'm thinking I'll probably just finish the interior of that exhibit, start working on that one, and then we're going to start working on whatever is going to go in the center here. And what's after that? After that, I'm going to move on to Compsognathus and Confuciusornis, which are going to be here. And what will I do when those are done? What do I actually need for the interior? Well, we'll need bone meal for sure. We'll need, let's see, more petrified paleo. I should probably cultivate those sometime because I always need more paleoraphe trees now. Grab some dirt. Is there anything in here I needed? No. Not crafting table. Nope. More bones, that's always good. We need more bone meal. Iron. That's quite useful. What was I looking for? Oh, goodness gracious, tons of bone meal. What was it I was looking for? It was something very particular. It was a bucket. That's what it was. It was a bucket. But it does not appear I have any buckets. So I'll just get to right here, grab some water, and then we will be good to go and put like a little pond or something in there. And okay, I've got the water buckets, and we are good to head over to the exhibit. Da 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 da. I'm liking it. I like how this looks. Sometimes it's kind of funny. Actually, I should probably go grab some food if I still have any. I kind of don't think I have food anymore. Yeah, I must have eaten it all. Huh. Oh, is it? Yeah. I always think it's kind of funny sometimes. It's like some of my favorite builds I do in the series aren't the big ones. I mean, like, I love the aquarium aviary type thing we did. I absolutely adore how that looks. It's one of my, I would say, best builds I've ever done. But oh, sweet, I still have some steak. But builds that I feel just kind of are the best, some of the best I actually do just because how they look. I don't know, I'm really happy with how this looks. I have to say this is actually currently one of the best builds in the park. Even though the aquarium is cooler, I will definitely give it that. I just love how this turned out. It was a project I was just like, I don't think it's going to look that great, but I think it turned out like 100 times better than it was supposed to. And I like the fence designs I went for on all the exhibits and stuff. It's kind of funny with me sometimes. It's not really the big thing I do that I'm the most proud of. It's the small things like the fence or like a walkway that I'm really happy with, that I'm the happiest with. I don't know. Just something I like. Anyway, that should be like a catchphrase of mine. Anyway, let's see. Put that there. Replace that with that. Put some bone meal here. The paleoraphe. And I think we are good. Let's see. So where do I want to put a Paleoraphe tree? Right here. Luckily, they only... Oh, and that's a perfect height as well, because the Brachiosaurs, when fully grown, will just have their heads about at that height. So it'll look really cool. Very, very cool. I think we can put one here. Another good-sized one. Let's see, where else? I don't know about this hill. Let's see. I'll probably put some like custom oak trees, I'm guessing, around this area as well, just kind of to fill in some space. Because I don't want it to be all Paleoraphe. I think all Paleoraphe can work with the scenery, but not really when it comes to actual exhibit trees. Exhibit trees, I need a bigger variety. Of course, though, I guess, well, didn't Brachiosaurus live in like floodplains and stuff? So it wouldn't have really lived out in a jungle. Or probably not a dense forest. I mean, if you look at the size of Brachiosaurus, it definitely was not a creature that was probably living in like your typical kind of jungle. I mean, it doesn't make much sense for it to live somewhere like that. But then again, I might be wrong. I have been wrong before about certain dinosaur things, which I'm actually kind of glad when you guys correct me about that stuff. No. No. Are they... Well, those trees haven't disappeared yet. No, not all of them have lost leaves. It's just this one, it seems, is losing some leaves. That is weird. I guess we need to go to the bed so we can sleep before we come back. And then we will come back and continue our work. Let's see. Commentary topics. What have I got on my mind to talk about commentary-wise? Atlas SMP, I guess. So I guess usually these... Oh, wait. No, there was another thing. Yes. There were actually several things. So, a friend of mine has brought this to my attention that he would like to do a bit of a Pixelmon type series thing with me. And yeah, actually several people have asked to do some series with me, so yeah, I guess I'm kind of wondering if I'm going to do them or not. So, what was it? One of them was a comment from someone. Some people were asking me if I'd be interested in joining them for an Attack of the B Team thing. Maybe a collab or something like that. Who else? Some other people are asking for collabs and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to start any other series on the channel yet, just because of the main reason being this channel's kind of clogged, I guess you could say, at the moment. I mean, it's not super clogged. It's not like I'm uploading like 6 videos a day and I can't fit any more in a series like that. I mean, I could definitely do more uploads a day, which I'm trying to actually think about, or I'm considering doing, because basically I want to do more episodes of like Atlas SMP and a bit more Zoo, I guess. I don't know about Zoo Tycoon. If I was ever going to end one of the series I have going currently, it probably would be Zoo Tycoon, just purely because I don't know. I don't really feel like I enjoy making those videos. To be honest, when I was actually like just trying to think about what I'm actually doing on my channel right now to see if there was another day I could put an Atlas video, I was like, I actually completely forgot I had a series on Zoo Tycoon, which kind of shows you guys that I've forgotten about it and things like that. So, I mean, for those of you who are like, oh, no, don't end it. I'm not going to end it right now. I mean, I'm most likely going to keep it at least for 20 episodes. We're going to try and finish off the current park. There we go. And then just do this. And this. And a lot. And that. But yeah, basically, guys, I was just trying to think up some ways I could probably do more recordings. Now, one of the best ways I was thinking of is probably just do more than one episode. Not every day. I would not be doing double uploads every day. I think that would kind of kill me in my schedule with school and everything. So we would not be doing that. So don't get your hopes up on that, at least for a while. I don't really have the time to do 2 uploads every single day. But I do, I think, have the time to maybe do double uploads, like Mondays. Mondays, I obviously have had the whole weekend to record two or so an extra episode or two on a couple days. So maybe Mondays we could do an extra episode. Maybe Fridays as well, or Fridays or Saturdays we could do some extra episodes. We'll see. But basically, for extra episodes, it would not be dinos. We're not going to do even more dinos. I already kind of struggle some days with the current schedule trying to get new stuff done for dinos, which is why certain projects take a lot longer. I mean, I'm kind of still... Dinos takes a while. If you guys didn't know, probably for an episode where it's like, let's say an episode like the aquarium episode, when I just like finally finished that for the first time and it was just like brand new building and everything, that took like 6 or 7 hours to put together. So, I mean, it's not like these videos are easy to prepare for. It does take out for videos I don't do like building in or crafting in, and like kind of like this episode. I take like several hours usually to try and get things ready for the episode. So it's not an easy series to kind of prepare for. I mean, it's not that I don't enjoy doing it, guys. I do love making videos on this. I love not listening, I guess. I mean, reading the feedback on each episode. I love all that stuff. It's amazing to be able to read all your guys' comments and things on that, all your questions, all your name suggestions as well. That's what, honestly, that is one of the things I love the most right now about these Dinos episodes, is that whenever I actually get a new dinosaur, I always get tons of cool name suggestions, and that's something I absolutely love. I just love reading up all the inventive names you guys do. I mean, you guys actually came up with a lot for the Brachiosaurs, so that was pretty cool. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm thinking if I do start doing more videos during the week, it'll probably be more episodes of series like the Atlas SMP, which I think if I do double episodes of, it would be, what days was I thinking? Monday, and I wouldn't do Saturday because I'm already going to use Saturday as the Atlas episode, or we're either going to stream it now, I think. It'll either be I'll do a live stream on it, then upload, and just use that as the day's episode of Atlas, or I don't know, we'll do something like that. Or, so yes, Mondays being the episode that we would probably do for Atlas. Maybe if I could squeeze it in on a Wednesday, because I kind of want to do more episodes of that, because for those of you guys who don't know, whenever I do a series like this, although there is a lot of stuff I do like to do off screen, well, dinos, it makes a lot more sense for me to do certain things off screen, such as build exhibits. Exhibits just, like, kind of like this kind of stuff, where it's all defense work and things like that. That just takes hours of work, and it's not very entertaining, which is why I generally don't build a ton on camera. Also, someone asked me if I would get Dinosaurs in the park, so, you know, I just thought I'd go over here, because these things are adorable. I love how they look. Hello, little Dinosaur, you're so cute. Who is that cute Dinosaur? You are. Yeah. So anyway, it's like, but with Atlas, it's kind of, or the SMP survival thing, it's kind, actually, this fence is at a really good height. I like how this looks. Huh. We definitely should keep this as Therizinosaurus. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. The SMP does not require as much work between episodes. In fact, with an SMP, I try to refrain from doing much work between episodes, so that way it's like I'm not skipping over like 6 hours worth of gameplay, so I don't get like full diamond enchanted armor and go to the nether between like episodes 1 and 2. I generally do not like to do that with SMPs. Generally, I like it to be kind of like a slow progression type thing. Spinosaurus. I never really finished this enclosure. I might come back. What is it? The next episode of this will be Friday's episode. So yeah, I might come back in before Friday's episode and just work on this exhibit a bit. Because he's actually never left. I actually don't know what gender it is. Let's see. It's a male. Okay. I don't think I actually have ever seen it come on the land, which is kind of sad. So yeah, I think we will be working. Well, not we. I'll probably just work sometime off screen, get the Spinosaurus enclosure fixed up a bit. I kind of think this could work a bit better as a Sarco enclosure. The thing is, I don't really want to dig the Spinosaurus a new lake. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy, but I think we'll stick with this. When the world unloads instead of loads when you zoom in. And I can't do parkour today. There we go. There we go. Anyway, guys, we haven't really been the most progressive. Actually, we'll head over there real quick and see how the Brachiosaur exhibit looks from here. Or from up there and stuff. See if there's too much plant life, too little plant life, where I'm going to need to add the oak trees, stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, let's head over there real quick. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this part kind of comes together towards the end. Oh boy. You know, it's kind of funny. Usually, what is this? This is episode 33, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll check real quick before we look at the exhibit. What episode of Dinos is this? This be episode 33. By episode 33 last season, we had many more dinosaurs than this. We actually had a park by this stage. And that's kind of why I'm glad we're at this point and we don't have a ton of stuff, because it means the season is going to last a really long time. I mean, most of my last 2 seasons have both lasted around a year, but yeah. Anyway, I think this is looking pretty good. If you guys have any things you think I should change in this, maybe put in a more paleo trees. If I was going to put in another 1 or 2, it'd probably be like right there and right there, just to kind of spread them out a bit more. There might be too many over here. We'll see in a second. I think it's okay. It does look a little clustered, but that's fine. So yeah, I'll probably just come off screen, smooth the enclosure out a bit. I don't like that it's so bumpy, because I don't know, I don't feel like it's all that realistic that the animals, big animals like this would be living in a really hilly area. They kind of look like they live in a very flat kind of area. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, guys, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I hope you did all enjoy. Remember, we have 2 dinosaurs we need to name, a male and 2 males, I guess. So we need 2 male names, 1 for a Brachiosaur and 1 for a Stegosaur. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. I hope you did all enjoy. And until next time, guys, see ya.